Hello and welcome to Fumbles and Fame. Yeah, we did a lot of Fumbles and Fame tonight. We have some people missing once again. But yet again, we are the Fumbles and Fame. We are an international D&D group and community. We have a lot of games, a lot of people, and we do a lot of D&D and other RPG and have some fun. First, we have to say something as a small announcement. Fumbles and Fame is not affiliated with, endorsed, sponsored, or specifically approved by Wizard of the Coast LLC. And I even practiced this. This is such a great night. We have a player who's drunk and one who's tired and one who's not even woken up yet. So it's so great. I'm just messing with you guys. It's lovely to be here. Yeah, other stuff happening with the Fumbles and Fame. We have a lot of other games going. Actually, this Sunday at 6 p.m. UTC or FAF time, as we call it, we will have Tomb of Annihilation with the DM Tully. He will take his crew even further to the jungle. They've been going on for a while, so make sure to tune in on that. Then we have DDO, Dungeons & Dragons Online, the 1st of May at the 8 p.m. UTC, and that would be with Jason. He's somewhere here in a camera, and Cation or Ken from our community. And on Friday, the 4th of May at 7 p.m. UTC, we will have Elements and Bane with DM Cation, and he will take his adventures through his homebrew world. So that's very nice. He have made all this by himself, so don't forget to tune in. It's very nice and neat. And of course, on Saturday we will have Curse of Strahd. Oh, it will be Saturday the 5th of May. We have Curse of Strahd, where DM Leone or Leo, or somewhere here on this picture, take her adventures through Barovia, and that would be at 2 p.m. UTC. So I think that should be the announcements for tonight. And please say hello to all my players, or some of my players, and some of my players. Please say hello to all the peoples out there maybe watching us.
Hello.
All right. I fixed that earlier. All right, yeah, we are the Fumbles and Fame. I will just fix that in.
The professionals.
Yeah, hey, Fumbles and Fame. We have a lot of fun.
Apparently, you still muted yourself, Leonie? Okay, good.
Oh my god, she broke it.
You need to
So
sew
we have
up
been
soon.
muted. Have we been muted all the time?
Yeah, I listened that we were good, but I didn't listen to Leonie.
Oh yeah, thanks, Mr. Stan.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Red. It's just not going your way, is it?
No. I mean, for all the games we have been running, I mean, my campaign really takes the top on super fumbling.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm cursed. It's probably because I'm in the Curse of Strahd game and I have the curse. I don't know, but it's not going my way.
It's enough to make you believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, every viewer, please stay here, and for those of you who stay, you'll get 10 XP. Hey.
Yeah, we're worth every point.
Hey, hello.
We're streaming again.
We're
Fame.
with the professionals.
We are super professional, and you can see that everything we do is Fame.
With the professionals.
So we are super professional, and you can. I fixed it.
Just professionals over and over. It's just,
I love it.
Oh
you
dear.
can't say any different.
Oh
yeah.
my god. Okay, we are Fumbles and Fame, and it's Friday night, and And when I play on Friday nights and a DM, we have a shitload of fumbles. And I'm
What-
not going to say sorry for the language because I'm going to curse all night.
To be honest, I think we should just drop the fame part and just stick with it.
We are just fumbles.
We are
We're
fumbles.
just the fumbles.
We are the fumbles
I'm-
part of the
I'm
fumble.
I'm down to
Wasn't
that.
there I'm pretty sounds like a 70s folk band.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And I mean,
nice.
yeah. So, but we here and Wizard of the Coast. If you want to hear the disclaimer, you can just watch the previous video. It will be up there. But we are not affiliated with you. Don't get any rush. But hello. All right. Let's get into this. I'm just gonna do a little minor recap because I ended it off last time a little too harsh. I said that the sun was getting up in the horizon. It's not. It's still night. And at this time, I will dig in and just give me a second. I'm having a chewing gum because I'm professional. Just gonna spit that out. All right. All right. So, as we zoom in to the Sword Coast, we can see this long coastal line. Everything is dark. There's no direct light source anywhere. But with a closer look, we can see down to the south, fire. There's a lot of fire everywhere. And as we get closer to this place, we can see a dragon just flying away. It looks hurt, but it's on its way to a better place. And we see a lot of people and a lot of kobolds and having a lot of stuff with them, going away from this city that is on fire. And as we get even closer, in this city there's a keep, and a lot of people is gathered in this keep. It's nighttime. It's been night for a long time, and people are settling in. And you can hear a scooter in the background. I'm sorry for that. I have an open window. Just cut that part out. Anyway, and as these people are settling in and going into their sleep, we're gonna zoom even more in, even though you wasn't able to. But we're actually gonna zoom into a dream of our sea elf, Leah. So Leah, we are in your dream right now, even though that there's a lot of stuff going on with elves not sleeping, meditating, and all this stuff. We're dreaming, whatever your perception or meaning or anything is of elves in their sleeps. Leah right now is dreaming. So Leah, you're back home. No, wait. You're not home. You're with Cleo, your mentor. She looks disturbed at you. She looks at you if there's something really, really wrong with you. As you look upon yourself, you realize that you have large lizards-like scales all over you. You feel an inner burn. And as the warmth almost boils your inside, Chloe kisses you. The warmth disappears immediately. When you look at her, she's no longer Cleo, but she's the dragonborn that killed an innocent child. The warmth is back in your body, and suddenly your body transforms into a great big octopus. And as you start to squeeze the dragonborn's throat, suddenly it's Cleo, lifeless body, and you you have in your hands. Bang! Back to yourself. You almost have sweat all over your body. And as you look up to the sky, you see this full moon shine upon you. And mystery. And slowly but steadily, the sun emerges. It is becoming morning, and you guys wake up, and that would be Quinton and Leah. We have two guys missing. It's Damien and Nate, but I will RP them a little out of this, or I don't really need to do Nate because he's unconscious because he almost got killed. But anyway, it's morning, and you're up, rise and shine. Someone wake up, please.
I mean, I'm not there, so
Yeah.
I'm just
already-
listening,
I
you
know.
know.
I only meditate for 4 hours, so I'm just kind of like waiting for Quinton to wake up. Like,
Like,
Right,
would be
okay.
sitting next to him, like,
Uh,
when is he waking up?
Quentin's snoring rather loudly.
Amazing.
and,
Yeah.
and Leo is
Important facts right there.
gonna poke him lightly, and then it's gonna stop being light, and it's gonna get harder until she's physically like shaking him.
They'll just murmur, fried toast, please.
As you two are having your little morning chit chat, you see Governor Nighthill approach you. Ah, you are awake. I cannot say how glad we are that you were here, to save us and help the city and help all the citizens. How are you feeling?
Um, I am all right. I had another one of my weird dreams though.
Your weird dreams.
I have been having them for 1 moon now, or I guess it will be 2 moon after tonight.
Okay. What happens in these dreams?
Well, last night's dream was a little bit different, but usually I see the world aflame and the seas boil with acid, and where it is hot it is cold, and where it is cold it is hot. But this time I saw that lizard man who from last night, who and he was in my homeland, or I was him, or and my mentor was him, and it was all very confusing. And then I strangled him as a giant octopus, which was very satisfying.
You see the governor look at you and then look at Quinton and like, okay, is that's a normal dream, or she takes a little step away.
At this point, I think Quentin's hearing all the noises, just going to get up. He's going to have a stretch. He sees the man, and he's like, thank the gods you're here. Right, I'd like 3 eggs and 4 slices of bacon, and fetch my pants.
Where are
He
your
just looked-
pants? Why did you take them off?
Now that's a question. Actually, multiple questions. You see, wait, where am I again?
We are in the village with the dragon, but the dragon is gone.
Oh, bloody
You-
hell, I thought that was a dream. Oh, oh, bollocks.
All right. The governor is just looking at you like, what is going on with these people? But anyway, we're taking good care of your friend who fought the Dragonborn, and your other friend Damien. He's helping us a lot with the healing the commoners of Greenest to get on their feet again. And he claimed that he will stay here, and you will have to venture on your own.
How is the little boy?
He's getting He's getting better and better. For every hour that goes, he's recovering a lot. So again, we cannot thank you enough, but I have to get you. We really need your help. Sorry.
He's reading the chat. I was reading the
Okay.
Yeah,
chat. as well.
just a comment popped up. I'm sorry, I should not. Normally, I
off.
don't have to chat up because but we have had some text stuff, and now the chat is suddenly up, so it totally disturbs me. I'm gonna shut that down now.
Error
Sorry.
404.
All right. But we really need your help. We need to figure out what the raiders were doing here. Why were they here? Why was it us? Why were they doing all this damage and destruction upon us? We would be most grateful if you could find out something about this. Maybe find their camp or something. If you would do this, we would offer you 250 gold in return for all the knowledge you can gain.
Leah turns to Quentin and she says,
No.
"Is that a lot of shiny circles?"
Quentin's he kind of looks like he's nursing a hangover in a way. He just doesn't look altogether with it. I think maybe he thinks he's hungover, but he's just got to go. Yeah, fine.
Fantastic. That's amazing. I wasn't sure. I mean, no offense to you, young sir, but wasn't sure that you would take this job. And he should say that he waves over a servant that she's coming over with some bread and your bacon and egg and all what you asked for before.
Well, that's fine. Just remember that may change. I still don't quite fully remember where I am.
You're in the keep of Greenest. You're in a town called Greenest. We're in the Salt Coast. I hope you know this.
Right. Just Leah, we're going to have to talk later.
Are you feeling okay?
It's fine. Just a personal matter.
He needs his wine.
As you stand there and talk, you see from the gate of the keep, you see these two shapes of humanoid shapes limping their way to the keep. And as they get closer, you recognize one of these persons. This is a young human with long blonde hair. Some of you might know him as Valeron.
Hey, Blondie, music man, what the bloody hell happened to you?
Am I actually conscious right now? Yeah, right?
Not really.
Yeah,
Okay.
Quentin's going to call that out on seeing him. Perhaps quite not appreciating his condition.
And the one beside him, who is actually kind of carrying him, is is a young man. And as he comes in, to the town, he looks at you and to the keep. He looks at you and I hear that you're intent to follow the raiders, and see where they've gone. I'd like no better than to come with you, but in this condition, I'll slow you down, and your friend would also slow you down. I picked this fellow up. And he was strapped to an abastrake, those dragon-like creatures, and as he was running past me and my group of monks, he fell off, and on all of this we were suddenly in a fight. And there was all of these raiders, and there was kobolds, and there was people everywhere, and my master, he got knocked out. He got carried away. I don't know. We need to get him back. Sorry. Maybe you know him. He's called Leoshan, and I don't know. We were trying to track the raiders, and now he's captured. And we need to get him back. They're going to kill him, and he takes up a staff he has on his back. This is his broken staff, and this is his choker, and you see his the choker, sort of necklace thing.
Choker. Okay.
Why are you all staring at me? Go away.
I wasn't.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Excellent. Quentin's just going to sort of shrug. He said, I've already accepted a bag of gold for it, so why not?
I am unconscious right now, right?
You are coming to yourself now. Yeah.
And then I look up and oh no, just see the face of Quentin. Oh no, from one misery into the next one.
Well, you look worse than I feel, but I feel great. So
Well,
that's
I don't.
sort of a given, isn't it?
Wait, where's the? Wasn't here a dragon over here somewhere?
The dragon flew away.
He just flew away.
Well, no, I tried to ground him by damaging his wings with water, and he didn't like it, so he flew away.
Okay, that's impressive. We need to talk about that maybe a little bit more specific at some point.
Where were you? You missed everything. We could have really
Well,
used your help.
Well, remember when we were fighting
I
here
remember
inside
a lot of fighting.
this what is it called? Castle? No, it's not castle. It's like
Keep.
keep. And well, yeah, that's what I remember. And then I woke up in capture, and this very good man called Nisim, he just rescued me, and so he brought me back over here.
That is all
And
very
for that, I'm
convenient.
entirely grateful and ever in your what do you call it?
Didn't.
Whoa.
Exactly. I'm the bard. I'm good with
Whoa.
words.
Quentin's just going to put his hand up and turn to Leah, and he says, come on now, you know as well as I do, it's perfectly normal for a man to lose consciousness and get dragged back by a bunch of priests.
This is true. This has happened to you many times.
So I don't think it's quite outside the realm of usual possibility.
But you never did it when we were in the middle of a fight.
I didn't realize I was in the middle of a fight for most of it.
Well, nevertheless, I'm pretty impressed that you actually fought off this dragon and did not die, as I thought we would all do. But
Well, I brought my sword up this close to its throat, and then she did some sort of ice thing, and but I would have had it. The situation was well in hand.
sure you did. Well, so what's plans? Are we trying to like defend this keep, or heading out, or what is going to happen? Out my
The
sword.
handless one is unconscious. He fought a blue little dragon man, and the dragon man spat lightning at him, and he is very badly wounded.
He got his ass kicked.
So we,
But he's alive still,
he is alive.
because I need to talk to him about his story, but okay. I mean,
we must go
okay.
ahead and leave him behind. We can mark a trail for him very easily for him to follow.
And then I turned to Nissim. You said something about your master on the travel, right? Your master is gone, you said?
Yeah, when we were fighting, or actually the reason why we were fighting is that my master he wanted to follow these raiders to gather some information. They're from a cult called the Dragon Cult, I think. Please don't fuck this up.
That is very original.
What do they worship?
I would
Escape you.
guess.
The Cult of the Dragon. Sorry. But anyway, you know when you're so sure, and then you just get so insecure
Yeah,
a second afterwards.
it happens to me all the time.
Yeah. But anyway, he was trying to investigate these cults, this cult of the dragon, and at some point we got too close, all of us, because he was trying to find them, or to join them, or we don't know. But suddenly we were all in this big fight, and then you come, then the adversary come, and you fell off, and they were trying to kill you, and we just had to save you. But as we saved you, they got our master. They got my master. My doesn't matter. So, and we really need to get him back. I mean, he have a lot of knowledge of this cult, and there's something is going on. Something bad is going on.
That really much sounds like we need to go and get him. Not only because I owe you, but if he knows about this cult of the dragon, then we need to get him to tell us, because whatever is going on here seems to be something bigger, and we need to get every information we can.
Well, I don't know about any of that, but I'm skint and I have no money to get back to the sea, so I'll have to do what I can.
You cannot go back to the sea. You have to take me to see the elves.
I'll take you to see the sea elves.
I am a sea elf. I have seen many sea elves.
That's great, then you'll know exactly what to say to them.
Do whatever you want, but first we need to get this monk master. And do you? I mean, I can't really remember anything from where you found me or where you took me off and rescued me. So, can you tell us something about the place where we might look for your master? Something that will await us.
I mean, I think the best thing to do is to track the raiders. I mean, there are so many of them. I mean, they can
But that's
hide
what
in
I'm afraid of.
tracks.
I mean, we are 3, and those raiders are like 100 times of us. Now, maybe not 100, but let's say for the sake of the story, they're 100 times our strength. So, I don't feel like just blindly running behind them is not the smartest of things we could do to maybe rescue your master. So if you at least know in which direction, or was it a cave, or I don't know, something where we could actually head to, and maybe try to do everything a little bit more quietly, we might have a better chance.
We were just we were just on our way to, what's it called? It's called Bardusk.
Bardusk.
And it's
In the northeast, right?
yeah. So that's
I have
not
a map
where
open,
they were
yes.
heading. Sorry, they were not heading for Bardusk. They were heading.
Oh,
God
okay.
damn it, the other one.
Iriabor. Or Baragost, or what is it called?
Doesn't matter. South.
There you go.
South
The
from
other way of
Greenest.
north.
Ready, the navigator.
But
Yeah,
what is that
exactly.
south from Greenest? Okay, so we're going south from Greenest.
Yeah, you have seen the raiders, or the others have seen the raiders. You could probably have asked them. Bad DM, bad DM.
It's fine.
Um, but yeah, we were just there, and yeah, then all this fighting, but we know that this was the Greenest was the closest city where we probably could get some help. That's why we came here, and we have already sent the rest of our monks to Candlekeep to get the reinforcement. But if they will never get there in time. I mean, there's
That's
so many
quite
days
far
of
away,
travel.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, as I said, I owe you. I will definitely do that. And besides owing you, I feel like because I mean, I think we're at the point where I can be honest about that. I am only here because I need to find stuff out about the dragon, the cult of the dragon. So whatever he can tell me, I need to know. So what up with you two weirdos? Are you coming along?
What is a weirdo?
I'm not explaining shit you don't know. I'm sorry. You got your pirate for that.
Quentin, what is a weirdo?
Only somebody the only thing I can think of that it logically must mean is somebody who is frankly awesome and quite perfect.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
you just see the governor with jars just touching the ground.
See, now you don't need
What the
to.
hell is going on?
Quentin just looks to Leah and goes, "See, you don't have to ask me every time. Sometimes logical deduction, my dear."
So, Nisem, am I right? You're not coming with us, right? Or are you coming? Are you joining us?
I can't. I'm so injured, and all these people here need my help, and
No, they don't.
yes, they do.
Well,
They're fine.
maybe I forgot his name again. Damien, right? Maybe
cleric?
Damien. What?
The cleric, Damien.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe Damien actually could use some help because, well, just look around and yeah. So
You see around 25 corpses lying around, and one of them is a half orc standing with a big crossbow, two crossbows in his hand, just fried. Some of you probably
Fun.
know him as Grok, or knew him, and a lot of injured soldiers and with burn marks and people that's sick and ill everywhere.
See, they're fine.
Well, either way, I think we need to go ahead and catch up to the raiders as fast as we can then, because it doesn't seem that the Master Leosin has much time left.
I don't know. We just need his information. I know
We
he
definitely
knows-
need it. Yes,
know
I
he-
totally agree
I know
to
he
you.
knows so many things about this, and he was just at the edge of a breakthrough. And I mean, if he dies, every knowledge of this dies, and he has not filled us in yet on all of this.
I mean, I'm ready to go if you are. And I look
Got an
at
idea. Yeah.
Quentin and Leah.
Go on.
Wait,
What's
I
up,
just
guys?
I just asked if you guys are ready to go. I mean, I just literally only have to grab my backpack and my loot and
Alright.
then.
Well, Quentin doesn't so much as acknowledge it. He just sort of turns around and sets off to go.
Well, no, I mean, it would be quite No, we can't ask the people here for healing potions or anything. I mean, they need them themselves, obviously. So yeah, I'm good to go.
mean,
Yeah, and I
You
just
could probably ask your party if what they have in their inventory, and you can always ask. Good.
well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Can I actually go over to Damien since I traveled with him together, right? On our way to Venus, so I know him a little bit more, and just go over to him.
I mean, you have been traveling with him for weeks.
Go to Damien and poke him, and be like, "Hey, Damien. I mean, I know you need all your resources you have for healing up all these wounded people, but we're kind of going on a rescue mission to like find out more about this raiding and stuff. And honestly, we could really use some healing potions or anything you might could spare."
I mean, I don't have any healing potion on me, but maybe have you asked the governor?
No, I wanted to go to you first, but
I mean, and you see he's taking his mending kits and having some blood on his hands and trying to wipe some blood and looking to another person with an open wound. I mean, I have my hands full, and if I had potions,
me
this would be a lot easier. So
Yeah.
no, but I mean, try the governor or Escobar. Try anyone. If you find some extras, give someone to me. I mean, I need them to help these people.
That's what I thought. But thank you still, and keep up the good work. And,
Yeah, be careful.
yeah. See you on a return, and then I just turn around and look for the governor.
He's easy to find. He's still standing with his jaw touching the ground, looking at Lear and Quentin like, what is the fuck is going on?
Sir, sorry to bother you, but you might have heard that we, and I speak for like Leah, Quentin, and myself, we are going for a missing monk master, so to say, to get more information about the dragon cult and track down the raiders and everything. You don't by chance have any healing potions or something that might help us to spare?
He looks at you a little confused.
I was in the battle too, and then got captured and made my way back thanks to another monk. So I basically helped defending this keep too.
Still looking at you, little confused, like, I'm the one sending you on the Find the Raiders mission.
Well, yes,
Of course
you
I know
are.
you're going. And then he put his hands down to his back, to his pouch,
you
like
are? I
taking up
didn't know
a
that.
potion of healing. You probably need this. And go. You need to find these people and take this potion with you.
Whom did you give a mission? Because I wasn't there. So what is
He looks to Quinton and
So Quentin's not there. He's wandered off.
not there. He just look. Are you not with the others?
I am, but I just arrived because I was captured, and I wanted to do what?
But you're gonna join the others, finding the raiders. And
Well, it was more that this monk who brought me back. He asked me to help out finding his master, who was captured by the raiders, kind of, and so I didn't know that you actually asked them to go after the raiders. I just asked them to tag along with me to find this monk master, but apparently it's the same mission, just for different reasons. So it's perfectly fine, though. No offense, I just didn't know.
Do you people even talk together? I mean, shouldn't you
Barely. If
you came together, didn't you? I mean,
we did, but it's
adventure party, aren't you?
it's difficult. So yeah, we're not the most communicative party yet. Mostly because the other ones don't understand anything I say, so where's the sense in talking? But I mean, that's okay. And well, thank you for the potions and everything. And yeah, see you at our return.
He hands you the potion and he looks at you like, you should probably work on your teamwork. Just waves
Maybe.
at you.
Okay, so what did we get actually?
A potion of healing.
1 potion of healing.
You got 1 potion of healing.
Wow. I will just keep this to myself. If and I will only use it for myself. No. I can just drag and drop that under items, right?
Yeah.
Of
You can
healing.
just write it on a paper. We're not using Fantasy Ground that much, only for maps sometimes.
Well, I now use it for that.
Perfect.
For inventory, I just like to use it because I don't have any paper with me right now. Okay, so I will then just turn around and look for Quentin and Leah.
Quentin will just be sort of just leaning against the wall, his arms crossed underneath the main gate.
Yeah, I would just put together my head with my dragon head with a feather, and then walk over to Quentin. Apparently, they need all the potions for themselves, but I mean, we should be good. We survived this dragon attack, so we can
That's
survive it
fine.
another time.
That's fine. You're going first.
I do. Okay. I mean, if you're too scared to go first, I will gladly do that.
Yes, terrified.
Well, where's Leah though?
Is she there?
I don't know. Leah! Oh, I shouldn't yell too loud.
But your roommate is probably going to come in now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, RP. Leah! Sorry.
Excellent. Leah is with Bear.
Does she hear us? Me? Whatever.
No, she just ignores you.
Wow.
She's looking for the potion of healing
Are you,
that she gave Bear.
Quentin, are you actually going
roll
to...
a investigation.
An 11.
Thinking.
You don't find it. He have probably put it somewhere you don't want to look. Who knows?
There.
You should keep better track of your mermaid, Sir Quentin.
Oh no, she's not mine.
Yet.
Well, still, you are the one bringing her with you, kind of, and explaining everything to her, so you just lost her, I guess?
I suppose you're right. I do have a responsibility, don't I?
Yes, that's what I try to not implement, to...
Yes,
I
the
don't know
solemn
the
duty
words
of a man to a woman. That's right. He's just going to go and wander over to her.
Imply was the word I was looking for.
He says to himself as everyone has walked away.
Yes, my English is so bad tonight. I don't know. I just keep randomly forgetting words. It's so random.
So Quentin's actually going to approach Leah, and he's going to just say, "Come on, Sugar Fins, it's time to go."
Will there be elves?
I have it on very good authority that they're in the same direction.
Very well, we will go.
And I'm just waiting there.
Good. I think with a cut of 70 gold, that should get us about to the coast again, and at least a few rounds in the Wave Crest Inn.
Quentin, I am not watching you drink your money away again.
What do you mean again? That was just the once.
There was the place at the Fallen Star Sea, there was Neverwinter, there was Silvery Moon, there was... She just continues the list of places that Quentin has taken her, where he's drunk away money.
You've got a lot to learn about being a pirate, young lady.
I do not want to be a pirate.
Well, you can still learn.
Very well.
Wow.
She can't argue with that logic.
Yeah.
The logic of the simple mind.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for them at the gate.
Okay. Yeah, well, I think we're going to set out from there. Yeah.
Yep.
Finally.
good.
So, let's head south.
Yeah, I mean the tracks are quite easy to
I mean, yeah.
follow. I mean, there's sort of like if you were. Have you ever been at a festival? You see,
Yeah, where you
the
have
second
this-
before all the people is there. There's like all this green plains, and the second after there's like mud.
Yeah, the
everywhere. And
grass
there's
is
this
just-
big mud road in the
Yeah.
middle of everything.
So the tracks
it's-
are plain and clear.
Yeah, they're pretty clear. I mean, you could look more at it, but I don't. I mean, it's
Yeah,
He's
the-
not going to see anything.
pretty
That's the
straight.
thing. I'm just a basic. I mean, wait, no. Since I now am level 2 and have my jack of all trades, can I actually do a kind of Legolas thing? Look at the road and be like, oh, they are like 4 hours ahead of us.
I mean, you could do a perception check.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I totally want to do that. So I just do this with my real dice then,
While
right?
he's doing that, Leah's gonna be marking trees along their trail with her trident.
Say
Quinlan's
crumbs as the Hansel and Gretel you are.
Perception.
Quinlan's going to see him press his ear to the ground and just look at him
18.
and say, like, you're strange.
The weird egg was what?
Perception 18.
Yeah. I mean, you can sort of see the difference in some of these footprints. I mean, some of them are from larger things than just human feet, and it sort of it looks like the. I mean, you can sort of see the footprints going to greenest, and they seem light, and then you sort of see the footprints going away from greenest, and they seem much deeper and sort of they were carrying stuff or something. They were at least pushed down by the
Yeah.
heavy by weight.
I mean, they raided the entire
Um,
city, so yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the road is pretty much straightforward. And when it takes a turn, it's I mean, you could just have the GPS coordinates at some point because it's an easy trail.
Cool.
Yeah. So I will just move ahead, you said? You want me to go first?
Yeah.
You can sort of think of sort of see kind of there probably for 6 hours ahead of you, maybe a
So
little
it's-
more,
yeah.
maybe a little less, depending on the weight they're carrying.
I mean, do I want to? I'm just thinking. Yeah, I will just put my rapier back, but I will constantly have a dagger in my hand. Just if something happens, that I always have my dagger ready. But then just start moving south, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna try to put some maybe
Nice.
traveling music
Nice.
on. Tell me if it's too loud.
A little bit.
Is it a
Yeah,
little bit
a
loud?
little bit lower, and then it's good.
Yeah, good.
It's good, yeah.
Now you're too quiet.
Yeah, now we can't hear shit.
Maybe it's here.
Right, more.
No, we can't hear shit. I can't hear anything.
Give it time. Maybe, maybe not.
Bit too loud.
Here it comes.
What?
We'll get there.
Too loud.
We're good. We're good.
Good. All right. Maybe there's sound, maybe there isn't. Doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get a little
That's nice. It's
pretty
still
little
nice.
mood.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But anyway, you're traveling on these pretty much straightforward road, and at some point the road is sort of turning, and you see that actually it was a real road, but that's curving to the left, and your road is sort of almost going directly straight. So you have this cobblestone, not cobblestone, that's just road with the wagon tracks going one way, and you can see this big track that you're actually following is just going in a straight line. And
Cool. So what's
you
the
see, oh yeah.
what kind of terrain is this again?
At this point, it's sort of just almost flat plains and some trees here and there and bushes. But as you
Just
get a little further and further, yeah, come.
So a standard countryside then.
Yeah, yeah, kind of, yeah. But as you get further through this to watch or with this track, it seems like these plateaus appears with the steep edges. So you have this from the ground. There's sort of a plateau around 150 feet. They appear here and there. Sort of they have the terrain just levels, and you could roll me a perception check.
Everyone?
Again.
Perception.
Yeah, everyone who wants to.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
also don't and just walk.
again.
Right. No, sorry.
18.
Perception. Oh, beautiful. 14.
Hmm.
And Henrik?
18 also.
Oh, okay, cool. As you're walking here and the terrain is starting to get different, you see that in the it isn't that far from you. You see this column of smoke. It's not that it doesn't seem like it's like a big source that makes this smoke, but you see this sort of from a fireplace smoke gets up from one of the behind one of the plateaus.
How's the time right now?
It's morning, kind of now. It's midday, sort of.
So okay, so we have been going on for a while, but not too far.
You've probably been walking for an hour or two or something.
Yeah, okay. So not too far. There's no real way to get a little bit closer to this smoke source out of sight, right? Because there's just grass everywhere,
Yeah,
right?
can we approach
No,
from a?
I mean, there's bushes and there's
Yeah, I mean, I would like that
trees
more
and,
to just
and
try.
I mean, there's these plateaus. I mean, they're very very large. I mean, when you see these, imagine when you see these Australian movies, they have these cliffs that's just like
Yeah,
been dragged out of ground.
Yeah.
like a Ayers Rock.
Steep edge. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine those, but not in red, but in gray and with grass and bushes on top of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, then I would like us to go closer, but maybe not straight ahead, but more
Yeah,
a little bit in the stealthy manner.
So you want to stealth?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we're just aiming to get to a point where we might have advantage on it without advantage points on it. so we could observe it, but not being so close as to get anywhere near scouts or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean,
you-
not that I want to be scary. I want just to be smart about this, right? So we are clear about how the story progresses.
That's right. So yeah, basically we're gonna
Important.
approach. Yeah, we're gonna approach on taking as much cover as we can, but not really getting close enough to have to stealth. We just want to stay far away.
Yeah, I mean, if it's only a small smoke source, if we go, we seem to be far enough away for now that it doesn't really matter to stealth. But as soon as we get closer and closer, and still can't make out what it is, then I want to stealth. But
as you get closer, you hear this recognizable sound, noise. It is. It's pretty sure that this is probably some kobolds. And then at some point you hear this.
1 second.
Is there
some
more than-
mumbling.
Is in more than one?
Yeah, as maybe. I mean, it's not. There's at least more than one, but you're not sure how many.
Have a question.
Yeah, come with it. Hit me.
Which as a bard, I'm not a ritual spellcaster, right? No.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
But I have the spell Comprehend Languages, which would allow me to understand what the kobolds are saying if they're actually having a conversation. I'm saying this quietly to Leah and Quentin, so I could try to listen if they are actually talking about something valuable that might lead us to Leosen, the monk, without diving right through the raiders.
While you're saying this, you hear this. Ah, shut up, you shitty animal!
Okay.
Okay.
Didn't expect that.
Where did this noise come from? Did we hear? That wasn't common, right?
From the same. Yeah, this wasn't common. It's from the same area as this.
How many of those are there? Of those kobolds?
You don't know. You just
Okay,
hear
so-
muffling and.
So
and
okay,
angry
we're not
sounds.
actually close enough to see, then.
Not yet. But you can. I mean, if they're just around the corner, kinda.
So we just
Listen. Yeah, we need to get a look over there to make more planning stuff, because I figure we could go smart about this, but yeah, we need to know how many are there and what the fuck this common was.
So you did ask about the whatchamacallit. Oh, that's what I was going to say now. Comprehend language, that was it.
Yeah, I mean,
You already asked about that.
I mean, apparently there's someone speaking our language in this group of people. Maybe that is a captured one. But
Well,
I
I just
would
wanted
want to
to-
get
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to I was asking a question just to see if the Valeron actually asked them about if they knew about comprehend language. It wasn't just you explaining it, was it?
No, I asked. I told you that I could use this spell
That's
to
Cool.
understand the kobolds.
I said, so basically, in the meantime, Quentin's actually just sort of laid back against the slope, and yeah, he's just got his hands behind his heads, and it looks like he's going to have a nap or something, and he's going to just sort of go, "Yeah, it's the language thing, great."
Didn't you hear the one guy speaking common over there? There was someone spoke common over there. You heard that, right?
I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything?
Next
Yeah,
way.
Slayer.
Well, either way, I want to stealthily peek around the corner to maybe get a look at how many kobolds there are, and maybe if I see someone who like humanoid or so who might speak common or so, who might have said
Yeah.
that.
I mean, you can do that. I mean, as you peek out, you see this little fireplace. You see 3 humans, or 3 humanoid shapes, sort of leaned back on some rocks, and their weapons leaned up of the slope of one of the plateaus. And you see a little away from them, you see these 4 kobolds looking like pretty pissed at these 3 three humanoid shapes. They look like some of the raiders from last night. These 3 humanoid shapes.
Yeah, okay. So are they actually like looking in this cultist outfit, or what? Did they have cultist outfits? I don't know.
Yeah. They have.
Yeah, right? They had this.
They have some cloaks
Yeah.
and hoods, but then I mean nothing special. I mean,
Okay, okay. So you said 3 humans, 4 kobolds, right?
3 humanoids and 4 kobolds.
Okay. Um.
See one of them pick up a stone and toss it to one of the kobolds. Filthy beast!
I turn around to go to Leah and Quentin again, and wait. So that there was no captured guys or whatever, right? There was.
No,
It was only this group of kobolds and humanoids making camp there, right?
Yeah, it's. I mean, there's only there's only these 7 persons, or I don't know what to call them. So I mean, you know from the tracks you have been seeing that these are probably someone who has fallen behind or something.
Yeah, because I mean, it's still like as you said midday, so it's not time to make rest right now, right? So you would keep on going south. What are we going to do about it? I don't feel like I need to listen into the kobolds.
How many?
4 kobolds, 3 humanoids.
All right, I think that's fine. He sort of springs to his feet and
That's.
puts his hands on his sword.
You think we can handle that? Maybe if
I
we have
can.
the initiative, yes, and we have the surprise on our hand, but shouldn't we just move around them and go south? I mean, yeah, actually, if we continue going south and they fall behind us back, maybe that's not the smartest. That's actually true. I mean, they're 7 against us 3, you know? I'm just a little bit concerned.
That's fine. As you say, we'll jump out and yell surprise.
Well, I mean, sure, let's do this. I take 2 daggers in my hands to be ready to throw them. So,
Right?
He
Leah?
looks to
Leah?
Leah.
Sure, whatever.
You all right?
Yeah,
Are you okay over
You
there?
don't
Leo?
sound okay.
I'm fine.
Just a little drunk.
So that's Leah's answer. Sure, whatever.
Okay. And wait, actually, since I was a sailor and you were, I mean, do we as sailors and or as a pirate actually have like usual military, not military gestures, but you know, to command with gestures? As I mean, you're a pirate, so you might maybe know some stuff, right? So
you can try.
But I mean, I don't really mind. It was just for flavor, so we can actually, as we go closer, so walk back to the corner where I peeked around. How far away are the kobolds from us over there? Where I peeked around?
The kobolds is farthest farther away. They're near some bushes around the area.
But is it like, I don't know, 100 feet or 30 feet, or what is the average distance if you yes.
What is it? I mean,
Like, for example, I can throw a dagger, I don't know.
I would say 70, 90
70?
feet away, something like that.
Okay. That's the kobolds, so the cultists are closer to us, so the humanoids
Yeah,
are
they're
closer.
close. They're closer to you. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, on whenever you're ready.
Okay. So Leah's just behind us, I take it.
I really should be going first, for reasons.
Well, why doesn't Leah ask?
Yeah, because she's quite happy for you guys to take the lead. She doesn't take the lead. But me as a
Okay.
player should be like, they should be going first.
Okay. Well, okay. In that case, Quentin's going to. Are they sat in a circle, or just milling around,
The humanoids or the?
or the group themselves? Are they sort of sat
I mean,
around?
you sort of see the humans or the humanoids. There's cultist guys. They're sitting like not in a line, but in a half circle, banana.
Right. Okay. So
And
we're
they have
gonna.
the flank to you guys, and then in front of them, but farther away from you guys, the kobolds are standing side of. It's. I mean, when Valon looked, it looks like they were cooking some food, and these kobolds just really wanted to have some food.
Okay. So basically, Quentin's going to try and approach stealthily to get as close as he can before actually alerting them.
Yeah.
And we all want to do this in surprise, right? Yeah, so.
Yes.
Give me a second. Just need to delete stuff. And you guys, you can go into Fantasy Ground.
Oh wait, do we actually get a map for that?
Oh yes, in a second you will. I
I mean, that would be so much easier than to think about a strategy. Because I'm having problems with how
I'm just
to approach.
preparing it.
Yes,
I'm just
perfect.
preparing it.
Cool.
Super good. And I mean, it's the first fight. I don't want to spend my spell slots for that.
That's fine. Let's see
I
how it
have-
goes.
I have 3 level 1 spell slots. That's everything I have. So, I'm not gonna
okay,
waste it
honey.
on some kobolds.
I'm sure Leah's got something up her sleeve as well.
All right, and let's see.
You're also level 2, right?
You're
Yes.
all level 2. So I'm gonna share this map for you guys. I think I've shared this map for you guys.
Oh, great. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we're in the middle in the open over there. That's not good.
Yeah, no, sorry, don't
Yeah,
don't get so disturbed by that. I just have to put you somewhere in the
of
map.
course, yes.
But you're like around this corner over here, kinda.
And the rocks is actually some place where you can hide behind.
Yeah, I mean you can. I
Like,
mean,
if I
you
would
have
just
you have the
like,
the
for
plateau,
example,
and sometimes
could
rocks
we
fall
hide
down.
behind this rubble? Is this high enough to hide there where I put myself right now, just for showing?
Yeah. You
That
could
would be
if you
doable?
just look. Let me explain. It would probably be
Oh,
easier for you to
sorry. Yes.
to know.
Yes. Sorry.
But you have the plateau where the slope is, and where you're peeking out, sort of. And on these plateaus, I mean, there's rock and cliff, and that shit just breaks. Because
And there's
stuff. And there's
there-
these big rocks and lying everywhere, all over the place. Some are bigger than others, and some of them is like a little sort of a. It's called a Baltasting, but it's
Do
like
I
you know
say-
Obelix from Asterix and Obelix, big
Yeah.
rocks standing, and
Yeah.
Quentin?
do I see quite a lot of trees as well on the other
Yeah, you have
side.
a tree line of bushes at the other side. It's not that much trees; it's more bushes.
Okay.
But I mean, they're sort of chest high bushes.
Okay.
I just try to point over to the rocks and rubble where I actually positioned myself a second ago to like point that we should go there. I don't know if they understand if I just move over there. Anything reacting to that? Anyone?
Just to the north, yeah.
Yes.
The rocks, yeah.
Yes, let's go over there and then we can actually I mean, I'm quite good with my daggers to throw them at them. So we could have...
Quentin's actually just gonna look back to him. He's already on his way over, and he's just gonna like.
Yeah, I mean, I will just... Yes.
Stealthily or just walking?
Yeah, no, stealthily.
I'm
Yes.
asking Quentin. I know
Yeah,
that you will be
stealthily.
stealthy. All right, then roll me a stealth check, you guys.
I don't know which one I want to use. I mean, this didn't let me down.
Oh, nat 20!
Oh,
That's not too good.
And hide
Wait.
that
It's
20.
the first one for weeks.
Get 10
Skills,
XP.
stealth. That's an 8.
That's a good thing that you had Quentin with you then.
Yes.
Is Lear just standing there?
He
or
walks
is
on
she-
water, he blends
hanging
into
back.
shadows.
She's hanging in the back. Leonie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I could use a
Okay.
break.
Yeah, we are also. You can have it now. Would you have the
Yeah,
break?
before the
I
fight.
might as well.
I'd
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Need a
All
drink as well.
right. Everyone out there, we're gonna have a short break, and we'll be back in 5-10 minutes. But we will be back and see what's gonna happen here. So see you in a minute. Back to the Fumbles&Fame. We are playing Hoard of the Dragon Queen. We just have a break, so that was nice. So when we left,
There's no
What?
sound in stream.
Yes, there is.
is there sound on stream?
Yes, there is.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Before the break, uh, we left our adventures in this planar area where there was some plateaus of ground where they suddenly saw some smoke, and they have now sneaked up to these this group of cultists and kobolds. It's a small group containing 3 cultists and 4 kobolds, and that's where we left off. So Valon and Quentin, you snuck up on those, and what are you gonna do? We're not in
We're
the
just-
initiative or anything. We're just still.
I'm just looking after
Well-
Leah because she's just still standing back.
Should be fine. Quentin's gonna draw his swords, and with a quick tug of his hat, for good luck, he's gonna charge out and attack the middle cultist.
And the same time, when he charges forward and makes himself visible, I will just throw
Just-
my 2 daggers.
Wait
And-
with the running.
Oh,
Yeah, and
And as they charge forward, I will throw my trident at the nearest cultist 9.
all right. Cool. Well, you can first of all roll me an initiative, just so we have it.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
19.
Nice.
Just wait with the numbers.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask.
Where do I see over here what I get to initiative +2? Wait,
15.
don't I get it?
Don't yell
Now-
numbers.
8, 9,
Wait.
11,
Exactly.
Didn't we just have the discussion in Fumbles&Fame that you get with a bard thingy? What was it called again? The Jack of all trades, that you get proficiency to initiative 2. Because in Fantasy Ground it says no.
Yeah,
So-
I think you do.
So then it's +3 and not +2. Then okay. Oh,
But for tonight, it is. Just give
Okay.
me a second.
sure.
There, and these have. See, bad boys. What is your dexterity? That's nice. So they're pretty fast. Cool. So let's start high. 25 to 20.
We have only 3 numbers, so
Super. 20 to 15.
19.
15.
19.
Oh, nice.
Leonie or Leah, dexterity modifier.
+2.
All right. So Valorant is first, then Leah, and Quinton. You had
Yeah.
what did you? Roll?
I had 15, but I've already added the dex modifier on that.
I did too.
No,
But
that was
yeah.
just to see who goes first out of me. and Valorant.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's still 15.
Cool, and then it's these guys here. Cool. So you jump out, and
Shout boo.
Valorant,
Surprise!
you run up to cultist 8, right?
No, that was me.
Yeah,
was
no,
you,
that
alright.
exactly. I stay back and throw my daggers. Actually, while he's running at him, I throw my 2 daggers at. Wait, no. If he's running straight at him, I can't hit the cultist 8 because of line of sight.
You're the first one to go because of initiative, so you can throw as much as you want.
Wait, what?
Is this a round of surprise as well? I take it.
Yeah, exactly. You have a round of
Excellent.
surprise. That's why I want to
Okay. So yeah. Then I will just throw my 2 daggers at cultist 8 because he's the
Yeah.
closest.
roll for attack.
Yes. No, I take this die. I just need to check what I have to add. It's +4. The first one is 15 +4, 19.
Hits.
And the second
Damage?
one is natural
just roll that.
19.
Natural 19. Nice. All right. So roll 2 times damage.
Let's go with the green and the red one. So the first one is a 1 plus dexterity, right? So 3 points of damage for the first. And the second
Yes.
one is another 1. Do I actually add dexterity there too? I don't know.
No,
So
you don't
yeah,
add to the offhand.
exactly. So 1 more point of damage. What the fuck?
The little
No.
daggers.
Those 2 dice are not going to be rolled tonight again.
Isn't the dex on everything? It's only if the weapon give a modifier. Now I'm confused.
What?
I'm just getting no. Yeah, nothing. Cool. So you just Alon just stands up, and the first knife sort of hits the clawbone and just sucks in there in that area, and the second one just strife his arm. Leah,
I got a dirty 20.
dirty 20. Well, that hits.
Booby 20.
And that does 2 points of damage to Cotis. 9.
9. 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
9.
Don't steal that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just love Critical Role even more because just
Shush.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
no spoilers. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll just put on some battle music. Tell me if it's too loud.
Oh.
Just a little.
Can I move?
Yeah, of course. You have all your movement.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So if you put up battle music, I don't hear it, but it's okay.
It's quirky. It's original. I like it.
Now I can
Yep.
hear it.
Yeah.
Now it's gone again.
back.
What is this? Yeah, there's music. That's nice.
Yeah.
Now it's gone again. What?
I don't know. Yeah, so they're there.
Okay, there's music.
Okay.
Do I
We
get,
ready to go?
do I get bonus action?
Yeah. If you have something that could go on a bonus action, you have bonus action. You have an action, you have a bonus action, and you have a movement.
Oh, sorry, I was just confused about the rules of surprise. As then, just to end my turn, now that I
Yeah.
am tridentless,
She have had been drinking, so it's okay.
That's her excuse.
Leah's eyes start to bulge out of her head, and her arms become long and wriggly, and so do her legs, before she shrinks and grows wider, and several more arms sprout out, just explode from her sides. And now, in the middle of the battlefield where Leah once stood, is a very large blue octopus.
On the land.
On the land, holding its breath.
Oh, so that happened. Okay.
So Valeron and Quinton, you just see this. Leah just have tossed a trident, and it have passed the one cultist and sits beside him, sort of. And then she runs up, and as she runs, you see her arms just almost as one of those anime movies, just totally transform to a is it called a tentacle? No, it's not. Isn't it?
It is a
A tentacle?
Yeah, it's
Then the
tentacle.
other one turns, and as she takes the last steps, her legs, and then she falls down on her stomach, and then suddenly she just this octopus lying there, ready for anything to happen.
Michael Bay, eat your heart out.
Quentin,
Oh,
Right.
you
Quentin,
just saw Leah do something you have never seen before.
hasn't he?
No.
Okay, so he hasn't
Oh my
transformed.
God.
She hasn't transformed into anything.
No.
Okay, then that's fine. But we'll so he hasn't quite noticed. He's probably quite oblivious as he gives the rim of his hat a quick tug, and he sprints out with his swords bared right up to the middle cultist. They yell something like, "Meet your sexy death!"
Yeah.
And yeah, he's going to hack at these things. Do I get advantage in the brand of surprise to my attacks? Anything like that?
Yeah, you should do, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I think so. I just wonder if my sneak attack would apply
Yeah,
here.
it
Yeah.
will. I mean, I would. I mean, I think it stands there. Something. It's. I mean, you come from stealth hiding, and then you have a surprise round. I'm quite sure you have the advantage.
Especially if the back's turned to you. I mean,
Exactly, and they don't even have their weapons.
excellent. So that'll be 15 to hit with the scimitar.
That hits.
Excellent. Right. D6 plus 4. That's 3 plus 4, that's 7 damage. Plus sneak attack damage. 3.
To cultist 8, and just as the first time you slash down, you just see, you just hit his throat, and he's just halfway through, just the head is just cracking backwards, and just the blood sprays, and then you just slash again to just cut his chest open, and he just falls
Excellent.
to the ground.
Aha. And he's swiftly almost going to pirouette over to the next one. So the one just above him. So he should still have some movement left, I believe. Another 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's going to use his second weapon attack. It doesn't have to be against the same target, does it?
Nope.
Okay, cool. He's going to Make an attack. Oh, that's even better. 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's see. Oh, 5 plus 4. That's 9 plus. Oh, the full 6 sneak attack damage.
All right, so that's what it's well, it's way above. So you sort of make a, I don't know, something acrobatics. I don't know the English word for that. I'm gonna look that up for next time.
Look some ballet moves up. We'll do
Yeah,
something like that.
and as you face the cultists, you just put your 2 scimitars on each shoulder and just do the scissor move.
Aha! And that is where my turn will end. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Just one question for clarification, because I don't know, but I'm glad that we killed 2 of those already. But isn't sneak attack only for the first attack every round?
I think it's so long as you don't. No, as long as you got advantage on the attack. Doesn't have a limit
He
to it.
would have been dead from the first blow without the sneak anyway.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's just something because I just try to remember rules, because
It's a bit ambiguous, but
I mean,
It's a
don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Like,
as long as
I'm
if
super happy that you killed 2 guys, so I'm not complaining.
if you have advantage on the attack, it's sneak attack applies. Basically, is the long and short.
So
of
it's only the flanking thing for the first attack, might that be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. Sorry.
I mean, either way, okay.
Yeah.
I will just
I
read
mean,
that because I don't know.
If someone is out there yelling, "You're doing it wrong," I'm just gonna put on my DM hat and see this is how it works today.
Yeah,
sure, no,
everybody's out
that's
there
just-
saying they're doing it wrong.
That's the thing. Like, I won't complain because you killed a guy. So
Exactly.
why should I complain? I'm just asking questions to
Don't let
learn.
him change his mind. Then he'll look
That's
it up and go, oops,
Because
I did it
because
wrong.
I
I'll
have
tell you,
role-playing in my games.
I'll kill those people right now if you keep pushing me.
No, because then my players will come at me and say, "You're doing this wrong," and I'm like, "By the way, in Fumbles&Fame, so okay, no, let's continue. I don't want to
Rene,
stop."
can I have a request?
Yeah?
Can you make my token a large?
I
I'm now a
Uh,
large
Are you-
creature.
I can. I think I can. Maybe I can.
Just
Why do you make my life hard?
right click on the token and maybe resize or something. Right?
Yeah, I'm just have to. For clarification, why I'm looking weird when I'm looking at the screen, it's because it's very far away because of the setup. I hadn't.
Okay.
You can't see his awesome DM screen that he's got in front of him either.
You have not taken that with.
Oh, here, let me just move you up a little bit then.
Wait,
Oh, no, you
no,
can. You can.
in the new setup, yeah, because there's just the Discord entirely, yeah. So
Look how big I am.
I was going to say, I totally forgot that you were an octopus there for a minute. I was just like, why is she twice the size, 4 times the size?
Yeah.
big octopus.
Big, big.
There's some
Uh.
weird tentacle RP with Quentin coming along. I just
Why? Why did
No.
you have to go there?
because
Why?
I mean, I
That's
could
something
sit
we
back
can all
and
look
listen to
forward
you
to.
guys, so I'm looking forward to that. But besides
dear.
that, I think let's keep on going.
All right. So that
Yes,
was
I'll-
the surprise round, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has done some crazy shit. So the kobolds is first, and they see that you just manslaughter these people. So they just scatter out. Let's see if I can do this. I think maybe you can't
Oh, the
see.
kobolds. Okay.
Yeah. What did I say? Didn't I say kobolds?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Why are they
yeah.
disappearing?
Yeah. They're running
Okay.
to the bushes and hiding because you just killed 2 of their leader kind of thing. They're just
They're just cowardly creatures that scatter
They
without
just-
leadership.
run. You can now see this. And they just run. They
Epic
don't want to
sound
deal with a
effects.
fucking octopus. What are you? What are crazy?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, logic.
All right. So Valeron,
Smart
your
kobolds.
turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I
By the
could
way,
get
have you checked your Discord chat?
what?
Have you checked your Discord chat?
Me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of. Let me just check. But I think Vicious Mockery is an action, not a bonus action. Yeah. So what I will do is I will run up to the cultist. But whilst I do this, I don't want to attack him with my rapier. I will just point at him and be like, "Oh wait, you're not a kobold." With vicious mockery, like insult him that I thought he was a kobold, you know.
Yeah, and I should make a saving throw, right?
Yeah, that's a wisdom save, I think.
Yes, correct.
All right.
Yeah,
let's do
wisdom
that.
saving throw DC. I can't.
Well, on the number I rolled a 2, so that's probably not going to work
I mean,
anyway
yes,
with any
13.
pluses.
You need a 13. That would be impressive if you would get that.
Oh, well, I have a plus 11 on this cultist, so no.
Level 20 cultist.
He fails miserably.
That's another
you
1
just-
point of damage. 1 point
you
of
just you just
My
see
defaults
tears
are on point
appear in his eyes, so I could just.
And
This is the most bizarre.
then I
part
will
of
then I will
it.
just look over to Quentin. Don't kill him. And kind of can I just move because I have 6 like over here, so I kind of can block off Quentin, but also like be in melee range with the
Yeah.
right? So and I
Yeah.
turn to Quentin, don't kill him, but in the same time with my like object interaction, pull out my rapier and hold it right up against the cultist. Like I attacked him with vicious mockery, but now pull out my rapier and be like,
Yeah. I'm getting it. Yes.
and that's it. So don't kill him, Quentin. Not this time.
Leah, my girl.
Leah wasn't told not to kill him, no joking.
This has
She's
been
just
the
gonna
craziest fight.
squeeze
You
the
know.
shit out of him.
hate you all so much.
It's great. This fight's lasted 1 round. We've seen a giant octopus, and a grown man made another grown man cry. Brilliant. I love D&D.
With insulting him, that I thought he would be a kobold, please. Yes.
Alright,
Oh, you
Leah's-
made him cry.
Leah is going to slither forward on all her tentacles, and I would like to grapple him, please.
Yeah,
Oh.
go for it.
That's interrogation.
+3. 15.
Yeah, you have him.
Excellent. So he's all wrapped up in my blue tentacles, and he is grappled.
Yes. All right. Well, let's see, Valeron, if Quentin is on your side today, because Quentin, it's your turn.
Quentin just sort of looks at him, as if to say, like, yeah, okay. But he's not.
Fine.
He's actually going to, seeing Leah snatch up the cultist, he's just going to give it like a nod. My work is done here, kind of look, and sheath his blades.
All right. Well, you just see this cultist. He has tears in his eyes, and he just don't kill me.
Maybe not, if you can tell us what we need. I'm
Yes,
a
where's
little
the
bit-
nearest tavern?
I'm I'm a little bit like confused. There's the octopus holding up this cultist. That is weird, even for me. Because I mean, I might have seen octopuses as a sailor in my previous,
Yeah, you probably have seen them, but not
not on
not
land.
close up and not in this size.
And not blue.
Not even close.
Yeah,
And
so-
not blue and sparkly. There's so many
You
things
know-
going on here that's so weird for you.
Blue
You know,
sparkling
Mr. Cultist, I mean, I think right now it's not even in my hand to kill you, but in this octopus. And I can guarantee you she doesn't understand a lot, so you better be careful in what you're saying, because if she misunderstood, you might be dead.
And just to kind of send a message home, the tentacles tighten around him.
But-
So you're
No, I'm not
trying to
strangling
make-
him. I'm just threatening.
No, just
Yeah.
Please.
to
So you're trying
help
to
with my intimidation.
Yeah.
so to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, okay. You got intimidation with advantage. Go for it.
Nice, thank you. We make
We
good
only
team.
intimidate where the intimidation doesn't actually come from him.
That
Bars.
is a natural 20 with like a 5 or so and a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
not me
that's
who's trying-
nice.
It's not me, it's my big scary friend here.
But you know, if you just give us clear answers on what we want to know, you might live.
Please don't kill me. I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you everything.
Okay, then first tell me about what were you doing in Greenest?
We were getting. Can you please make her loosen this?
Could you go? He needs to breathe to answer. Just loosen it a bit.
She loosens one tentacle.
Just. We were trying to gather treasure for the dragon. I mean, you see, we were getting treasures from Greenest, all sorts of treasures.
And where do you bring those treasures?
To the camp.
Wait
We
a
need the
minute.
treasures.
Wait a minute. What treasures? What's
The
it
treasures they got
in
from
that
Green.
little in that little keep?
No, in all the city, we got everything, except the keep. We got all the stuff from the.
What could a bunch of
Sanctuary
smelly
and-
peasants?
and-
What could a bunch of smelly peasants possibly have?
More than the small villages.
Could we not focus on the actual treasure, but more where is your camp?
it's a little more to the southwest from here. I mean, I think it's, I don't know, 2 hours away from here or something.
How many
maybe more.
entrances are there? Is it a cave? Is it just a usual camp?
It's
do we
it's
expect?
it's
Right.
it's sort of surrounded by there's sort of a slope all the way around it. It's shaped. It's down low, so it's not a cave, but it's, I mean, it's in a, I don't know the English word for that.
It's okay.
In a vale, sort of
Yeah.
Valley.
Valley.
valley kind of thing.
So you say there's
Well-
only one way in? No, it's
Yeah.
so wait, no, it's in the valley, so you could actually go around and go from all the way, like, it's not a
Yeah.
cave where you only have one direction in, right?
Yeah, you can go in from above, but I mean, that's a long way down.
So how do we get in there if we don't want to be noticed?
He looks at his dead comrades. I mean, I don't know.
They are titans.
Right.
You can
Tell me,
maybe-
do you have any secure ways out of your... If something happens and you need to get out there quickly, where do you go? How do you get out?
we just use brute force. We are many.
I don't like that. Do you know about keeping a monk as prisoner? Do you know anything about that?
Can you? We keep all sort of prisoners. I mean, we need them to work for us. We don't have time. We don't have time.
Could you just... He needs to speak. Please, Leah.
She listens one tentacle.
we need them to work for us. We don't have time for doing normal work. We need, because all of us, we need to get we need to find treasures for the dragons, when the dragons awakes.
But you don't leave all, right? Some stay in the camp, or do you just leave with your entire force?
Of course, some stay in the camp.
Well, I don't know which questions to ask anymore.
Well, I think we need to ask the most important question of all.
Which is?
He doesn't answer right away. He affects a very important look and eyes the prisoner carefully and strolls up to him. So leans on Leah's tentacle obliviously and leans in, and he says, "Where do you keep your wine?"
Oh my lord.
You want to know what?
He's not getting through. Sorry, I'm not getting through to him, Leah. He just does a thing.
Wait, he does what?
He does
He just
a gesture, as in kill him.
Oh no. No.
Wait,
I want
don't kill me.
to know.
I have more information. Don't kill me.
Yeah, I mean,
Then speak,
you,
puppets.
you serve the dragon, but how can we imagine? Tell us something about your cult. Something that might be from interest.
We
Why?
are trying.
Why do you
we're
serve the
trying
dragon?
We want to awake the dragons.
You want to? Oh, so you're not actually serving the dragon you had with you in Greenest.
Oh, they're serving us.
What?
The dragons are serving us. We wake them, and the dragons are serving some of us, and most of us are serving them. I don't know the rules of this. I just do what I'm told.
You give all the gold. You give all the treasure to them, but
Yes.
you're controlling them,
Because we give them
even though
treasure.
they've got all the money.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the one calling this. I just got into this. I mean, I've only been here for a week.
I know how you feel.
But you should probably be aware of there's a rear guard with the raiders, so to ensure that they don't have any followers. So you should be aware of those. Would you please let me go?
What is your name? Just
Thomas.
Well,
I will just look at Quentin. Do I see does he have the intention to let him actually live?
well,
Inside check.
it's not like any of us haven't joined a mindless blood cult before. Everyone makes mistakes, more than once sometimes.
I mean,
Okay.
how are you bound to this? Why did you join this cult?
I wanted power. I wanted money. I wanted. I mean,
You've been going about that the
So
wrong
you
way. You
don't
need to
have
become a pirate.
wear a weird pact that bonds you with your life, and you have to return there and tell them about us.
that's the side effect.
So you actually have to do that.
I could maybe not. I mean,
That would be smart. You know, there's kind of two ways on how this goes. Version 1, we let you go, and you go north, or northeast, or east, or west. I don't care, but you don't go south with us. And then we will never see or hear anything from you again. Or the only time when your name will be recalled is in one of my songs. And you will die right here. Am I pretty clear about that?
you can add an inspiration there, Hendrik. I like it.
Okay.
I like that one. I can't give you Quentin yet because you already have one.
Yes. I've
Do
got
I
a
roll
million.
anything for something or so? I don't know.
No, he's you. I mean, you had this super intimidation, so he. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
he's fucking puppet master.
You know, if you want some money, try some honest work in Baldur's Gate or something. I don't know. You don't have to
Whatever you
serve
say.
dragon for that or revive dragons for that.
No, go and be a pirate. It's much more fun. Most of the time.
I mean, just hire on a ship. I mean, you can learn. How old is Thomas? How old is he?
I don't know, man.
Is he young? Is he like 50? So is it worth it to learn something new?
Thomas is 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Getting on a
you're
bad
still-
road, boy.
You're still young. You can. I mean, you can still hire on a ship, learn your stuff, earn honest money.
But I think you should go to schools and preach.
But not about
Is
reviving
Quentin
dragons.
really saying that?
I
Stay
think
in
you
school,
missed
kid.
your calling. Don't do drugs.
Stay in school.
Either way, I
Don't
think
listen.
You have more important
Captain
stuff
America.
To do. So basically,
It's
Any
up to
last
Leah,
quest-
really.
any
she's
last questions? Any last words?
For me?
No, it's just. I'd actually say any last words or any last questions. Like in now we are going to kill you, but it's just. I'm just more
Yes.
so like the main thing is I'm asking Quentin and Leah any more questions.
Leah is a giant octopus and therefore can't speak.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, is big octopus
small
wobbly
fact.
body shaking its head or nodding or what?
Or letting him go, for that matter. Yeah, we do need to sort of wait for Leah to make a decision.
Or Quentin,
She's actually got hold of him.
Do you have any more questions, Quentin?
He just gives you a blank look.
Well, do you have anything more interesting to tell us?
Nothing more than you should definitely be aware of the rear guard if you're approaching there. And
Wow.
don't get near what the fuck is her name? God damn it. 1 second. Don't get near Resmir.
Resmir. Resmir is a name of a person, or
Yes.
okay, I will just write that down then.
Wait.
Don't get near Resmir.
Yeah.
Was it Resmir?
Rezmir.
Yeah, I will just write it this way. I don't mind. As long as I
Yes.
know how to pronounce it, it's okay. Resmir.
Quinn's asked, who's Resmir?
She's the leader. The you can't
she-
get above her.
But she is a woman.
Not by eye, but she's woman. I mean,
That's good enough for me. Let's go.
Didn't you listen to him? Don't get near Resmir. That means
Oh, well,
keep
what would he
away
know?
from
He's-
her.
he's probably a virgin.
We will discuss this as we go further. For now, Thomas, good night. And I give the big octopus a look, and like hopefully she understands that I want her to make him unconscious and not kill him. As I say good night, I don't like. Does Leah do anything? as you have such a great connection.
Leah, roll me a perception check.
Oh no! this
She's
goes
just gonna
to-
stand there. She's gonna stand there.
Oh, it's not good, guys. 13.
It's okay.
That would have been great.
You're lucky I got
just,
+4.
just crushed
Just
him.
Nice.
you-
Nothing
you,
happens.
you see her. You see the tentacle just squeezes, and he just you see him just getting limp, and then one eye just
Why couldn't you get?
he drops him.
Why couldn't you just roll an at 20 for that? That would have been awesome. Just showered in blood.
Okay, and then does Thomas has any gold go with him? I mean, we let him live. But
So you told this guy to get money a better way and stay in school, and then you're gonna steal from him.
No, basically, like, does he have a gold, like, a purse with him where some coin is
Do
in
as I
it?
say, not as I do.
You roll,
No, you guys, let me finish what I want.
Do you want to torch? Do you want to kick him and torch him as well while we're at it?
Wow.
you can just roll me an investigation check, Hendrik.
It's going to keep me going
That
all
is not
night.
too good. That is.
Love forever.
Sorry, Red. The way you said it, though. The way you said that.
I
He's
mean,
a 9.
Oh,
Oh, my belly.
I'm gonna be watching this again.
you find his you find a pouch in on the side of him or under him.
How much is in there? Theory?
Containing 8 silver.
Did I kill him?
Okay, I take 2 gold coins.
No. You just squeeze him so hard that one eye popped out. But he's just unconscious, and he's probably gonna have a problem when he wakes up.
Can we actually put the eye back in?
Roll me a medicine check.
I'm dislocated shoulder.
That's okay. What is medicine, though?
Oh,
Oh my
That's a
god. All right, so now we've had giant
a 15.
octopus. We've had a giant octopus. We've had one man making another man cry, and now a friggin' popping eyes out.
I mean, it's Friday night. I mean,
Trying to reattach eyes. Oh my god. Brilliant.
You managed to sort of get the eye popped in, but it looks like you maybe have pushed it a little too far in.
You're making it worse.
Well,
Stop it.
I mean, it was out before, so it can't be worse. Either way, I take 2 gold coins
you
from
make him
me
blind.
and put it in his purse.
I don't know. Looks a bit
All right.
wonky to me.
Remove 8 golds from your purse.
No, 2. Wait, no, no. Wait, I just realized that I only have 10 gold pieces. I don't do that.
While he's doing the while he's doing the accounting, Quentin's going to have a go at his own little go at reattaching the eye.
No.
Oh,
You-
come on.
Roll me a medicine.
Oh,
Please.
Yes!
don't.
Can I
He's
spend some
blind.
points to give him this
He wakes up
advantage?
blind.
Can I use
No.
my inspiration
No.
to give him
Yeah.
this advantage?
This is not.
No, I'll let,
No,
I'll let her.
This is,
I'll let her
this
use
is
the
a classical
scalpel.
natural 1 coming in right there.
Oh my god! All right, bro. I just wanted to make sure I don't have any modifiers, which I don't. Oh, here we go. Failed surgery. 10.
10.
My 50 was fine.
You as you see the eye is a little too far in. You sort of open the eyelids and just try to peel it out. The only thing you do is to make the eye look completely inwards and not looking outwards at all.
Oh my god! Oh, no, all right, I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Oh,
Where did you go, Quinton?
I collapsed.
He's sitting on
Oh.
our beds.
Oh my god!
Oh my
That was
God.
brilliant.
I have a question that is really important now.
I think he's just gonna go
Mage hand, right?
wipe his finger off.
Mage hand is a spectral floating hand. Can this spectral hand move through something?
No.
I love how
No,
you're
it
obsessing about
cannot.
this.
Damn it.
Can I use my octopus suckers to try and like
Why are you so concerned about that eye?
I don't know. It feels like a thing. I wanted to be part of it.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Roll a medicine.
Oh,
I'm
brilliant.
literally crying right now.
Oh,
Where's my D20 gun? There it is.
Oh,
brilliant.
I'm laughing tears right here.
Oh.
No. 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 What did you roll? Don't give me that face.
No, please. Okay. I mean, it's a 7.
It's a
But-
1. That's
No,
a 1.
it's a
Wait.
1.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, he's dead. That's okay.
So you just see Leah just trying to put her tentacle to the eye, and then as he puts it in, she sort of she kind of misses, and then you just see the tentacle go out of his nose, just. And
I
then
take it at this point.
when she tried to pull it out, she just takes the eyes out and some of the brain parts is out, and this guy is dead.
Right, Quince,
Okay, I take the 8 silver.
Quince
Yeah.
is just going to. He's actually going to start to depart the scene, but as he walks past this mangled corpse, he's going to say, "Stay in
Oh my-
school.
Can I write down
Yeah.
the 8 silver pieces?
Don't do drugs."
Yeah, you can if you
And
take the 8
then-
silvers, you can.
Then
you can
I
write it
turn.
down.
I take the purse with the 8 silver, turn to Quentin and Leah, and try to like hide it on my side, and be like, "In the story we tell, he went to Baldur's Gate and we never saw him again." Okay.
And by this madness surgery we have done here, this poor Thomas, in the age of 22, he died with an octopus pulling out his brain. I think we're gonna call it for tonight. I mean, we cannot handle this anymore.
Oh my god. Oh, that's one of my favorite moments I've ever done.
I'm going to clip it. I am going
Yeah.
to clip it.
So, everybody out
Oh
there,
my god.
thank you for following Fumbles and Fame.
What did just
Do
happen
not
right
try
here?
this at home. I think that's important to say that. And to my lovely players, good to see you again. And
Yes,
to everybody out there,
Bye.
claim your fame.
See ya.
Bye. Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Don't turn into
Or
a
you'll
giant
end up like the
octopus.
octopus kid.
Don't wake up dragons and fight us. That's
Alright.
not good for you.
And remember, amateur surgery is never good.
No, don't.
Don't try this at home.